My name is Stedroy Crump. I'm 27 years old from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Before RFG, I was just following the typical path. I didn't grow up with a lot of money. I did grow up with hardworking parents, right? Hardworking parents that just put me on that typical path of going to school, getting good grades, going to university. But one thing I realized was that even though they're working really, really hard, we still struggled financially. So seeing them struggle at a young age, I was always interested in how to make money, entrepreneurship, and that curiosity naturally took me to investing in stocks. Ended up investing into crypto. So even before I partnered up with RFG, I was on that wavelength of putting your money to work for you. That's what the wealthy did to build their wealth, right? To build portfolios of millions and billions of dollars, right? So I wanted to learn more about that at higher levels. So it's honestly why I partnered up with RFG, because I found myself in a position where I graduated university, got the degree, but I was working a job as an accountant, but I wasn't passionate about it, right? I was 24 years old at the time, and I really did school to make my parents proud, but it didn't really bring me that fulfillment. So I took my position of having a stable job, right? Salary, benefits, and I used that as a platform to really take trading seriously, really go all in, putting in hours a day to perfect the craft. And now I'm at a point where I'm an educator. I educate for our team, our community. Made a partnership with GFU, and we educate over 40,000 customers worldwide. And even right now, where I'm in Germany right now, I just had an awesome event going to Netherlands after. So I really use our platform to take myself out of that job that I didn't really like. I was really just doing it for the money, and now I live a life of passion, a life of travel, educating people, and honestly, it's the best. So RFG helped me get the freedom that I really didn't have at my job.
Now, what do you see the future with RFG, like next 5-10 years down the line?
In the next 5 to 10 years down the line with RFG, I see us making even bigger impact than what we've already done today. I mean, in the short amount of time that I've been with RFG, we launched 8 different countries just back in October. And that was honestly for me huge. So I see us impacting even more lives. We have that mission of Project 100,000, right? We want to help 100,000 people worldwide with our platform. And I definitely see that being done with RFG. So I'm really excited for that. I want to experience everything the world has to offer. And it's nice because I get to travel, meet new friends, make new connections, new experiences, all while getting paid, right? So that's amazing, but it's all about the impact for me. For someone on the fence about joining RFG, I would encourage you to ask yourself 2 questions, right? 1, how willing are you to learn, right? How willing are you to learn? Are you open? If that's high, that's a good sign. And 2, how willing are you to make sacrifice, to make changes, right? The changes needed in order for you to get to your goals, right? If both of those are high, right? You're like, okay, I'm willing to learn and I'm willing to do what it takes to get me one step closer to my goals. And you gotta get off the fence, right? Because this is the platform for you. If those 2 aren't high, honestly, you gotta change your mindset first. Because if you don't change your mindset, you're not going to be able to really get the full value of what we have here with RFG. So if you're willing to learn and willing to make the changes necessary to take you further and closer to your goals and your dreams, let's tap in. Stedroy Crump, love you.